It's happening. We're live. Hey, what's up, guys? Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome. We have like almost 30 people. Wow. Welcome to my
Packing it
live stream.
in.
Yes. So this is the first one of like a series that I'm going to do. Hopefully more people will actually come into my garage because it's kind of dark and creepy and cold in here.
I mean, that's what got me interested in coming
Yeah.
here. So
Damp, cold garage with like 4 motorcycles. But we are between 2 of them, which are the Sportsters of the house. Yeah. Yes. So that's going to be the series is between 2 Sportsters. And I managed to snag my friend Clint, who is also some Ohio guy on Instagram and the YouTubes. He's got some stuff on there. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So welcome, Clint. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm feeling all the love between 2 Sportsters right now.
Yeah, good.
So I'm loving it.
Yay.
got some beverage and good times.
Got our beverages. It's a cozy Sunday night. And we've been informed that a team from Ohio, apparently, I don't know, I'm not into really like much sports stuff, but I was informed by some friends that Cincinnati Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. What the French toast?
I don't know. I mean, there's another team from Ohio that I kind of wish it was, but you know.
What, the Browns?
That's okay. Unfortunately, yes.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately,
The Browns will never make it. They'll never make it, baby. They'll never make it.
Well, I don't know. The Bengals. People said that about the Bengals too.
Okay,
Besides Bengals fans,
yeah.
you know. But
I just my beef is with the Bengals is phrasing. Kind of makes you sound real dumb.
Okay. Oh, the
who day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No offense to Bengals fans, guys. I mean, I live in Ohio.
As a Browns fan, I mean offense by it.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, welcome everyone that's joined us. All the few friends that are hanging out with us. I have some like weird questions from Clint and just talking about motorcycle stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Hopefully I have some weird answers.
I hope so. We have some stories between the 2 of us. I mean, we've seen some things.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've been friends for now, what, like
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, like 2 years. Wow.
Since I started the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we were pandemic friends.
Yay! Cheers to being
Cheers.
pandemic friends. That's the best kind of friends you make when it's like, you know, it's the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Let's ride some motorcycles.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Take some photos and shoot some videos and have fun.
Go to some abandoned places we shouldn't be riding our motorcycles inside of. I swear, what friend that was with Matt ate shit as soon as we went into that abandoned place?
Oh, yeah. That was our buddy Alec. Yeah.
Is he doing okay? Because I saw he crashed again after that. So, I mean, sport bike riders, those ninjas are dangerous. Okay?
Yeah.
I know.
No, he's an amazing guy. Like I hope he's like doing well. I think he is. Like I've chatted with him a few times.
Yeah.
I think he's doing
He
well.
had a cool ninja, and I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, solid dude.
Yeah. There's a lot of people up in here, up in the house. Let's see. Cheers to pandemic friends. We got 52.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hi, Chase. Yes, we're all pandemic friends. I have a lot of buddies in here. Hello, everyone. And everyone that's freezing in the, upper Midwest area. I feel you. My hands are cold. My garage is.
Yeah.
I have a space heater now, but it's like on full blast.
I've been seeing a lot of like ice bike racing and like I've been seeing that like not only from our friends up in Wisconsin, but even locally here.
Yeah.
I've been on Buckeye Lake.
When the Buckeye Lake thing happens, I really want to get out there and check that out. So yeah, there are ice races on Buckeye Lake in Ohio if anybody's interested. I mean, I know I have some Ohio friends in here, so yeah. That'll be fun to check out. Definitely. Yeah. I'll freeze my ass off to watch some people race on the ice. That sounds fun.
Yeah. I think they were doing a 3-hour endurance ride. Not at the Buckeye Lake one, but the one up in Wisconsin today. And I was like, man, 3 hours.
No.
Oof.
No. I will do a lap on the ice and call victory and then leave. That'll be the extent.
I'm here. I am. I'm just like, let me turn my little heated grips on. Like, okay,
dude, I've never experienced heated grips, and I know everyone's like, get all the heated stuff, and I'm just like, no, I like being cold and stubborn. I don't know, is that the biker in me? Or
it makes you feel like you've earned it.
No shit. Yeah, I will never ride when it's 32 degrees again. Never ever. Nope. Yeah. They're parked for now, which is fine. They'll on battery tenders. They'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a little too chilly right now.
Yeah, it is way too cold.
And
but
icy. A lot of ice out there.
Yeah, Gina says heated grips are life. I know, Gina. You rub it in every time. You're like, oh, my hands are hot. Why are my hands so hot? Like, Yes, we know your beautiful Triumph. Oh, those are nice bikes, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, guys, feel free to ask us questions in the chat as we're chatting along. We're going to do about an hour stream, and I'm just going to ask some fun questions, different stuff about bikes. My plan is to do this for everybody that visits if they're willing to come into my garage like Clint. You know, not everybody's going to be as weird as he is.
As me, yeah.
Come into my garage. It's a little creepy in here. So,
yeah,
we'll invite some biker friends when they come through.
I was definitely like the kid that they had to be worried about, like getting picked up in a van. Like I was, yeah.
You had that conversation too as a kid?
Yeah, like I was like, oh, that's a nice van. There's some candy. Like, let's go.
There was always a nice man on the playground, and every time I told my parents that story, they're like, "Who is he? What does he look like? Never talk to that man again." I'm like, "Oh, but he was so nice to me." Like, yeah, taking candy from strangers all the time.
But it's led me to this garage and chatting with you. So
making YouTube friends. Yeah. Okay, let's get into some motorcycle questions. I have a little booklet of questions in here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too personal, just motorcycle related, fun stuff. Okay, let's get into it. What's your current bike? What are you riding on right now?
Right now I have Harley Davidson, the Pan America, the new, they just released a new year model for.
But you have the 2021?
I have last year, the 2021. Nice. Yeah, it's the special. I love it. It's great. It's a great
what
bike.
Color did you end up choosing?
Black. It's all black.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people choose the orange and white combo.
Yeah. When I first got it, I got it from No Cage's Harley Davidson. But I have a lot of friends that work at Faro, the Faro Harley Davidson.
Okay.
So I took it. I took it to my buddy James, who works there. And that's when they were starting to get like their Pan Americas in, and the stock is coming. The first thing that we did is, I don't know if I should
tell me.
I'll just let this out there.
Nobody's gonna watch this from AD Farrow. They're not concerned about what you're gonna say.
It was nothing too bad.
James won't get
but we swapped to the front fairing. It's like you got the orange and white. It's like that front orange piece. So we swapped it out. The black. So it was the black was in the front, like headlight housing, and then it had the white tank, and then I had the orange and black. So I feel
like the orange and black would be like Halloween.
It was actually like it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, it looked good.
Nice.
But yeah, like so so all black is typically where
it's safe. That's smart.
Safe. Yeah.
I mean, that's just Motorcycle Central, all black.
Yeah.
And maybe chrome if you're willing, but usually less chrome the better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depending on people's choices.
Yeah, I'm not much of a chrome fan. I'm like, just black it out. Yeah. That's what I like. But
awesome.
No, I love the bike. It's been great. I've little minor errors like here and there, just like a couple like little code, throwing some codes.
Did you just have to go to the dealership and have them beep boop up and then delete the code or whatever?
Kind of. Okay. I mean, there's one.
Sure, James can do that for you.
Yeah, he's good at that. James getting all sorts of shout outs.
Yeah, James at AD Farrow. Yes, he's a good dude. He works on her two wheels bike, right?
Yeah, actually, he does. Yeah. He does all the servicing for her bike.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's a great dude.
At some point, he'd be a good guest to get in this garage.
Oh yeah,
between two Sportsters, he'd have all kinds of stories. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, he's told me some things.
Okay, number of bikes you've owned so far? Like
I've honestly in my whole life.
Yeah, just add them up. What do you got?
Well, I've only been riding for about 6 years now.
Okay.
And I've in that time I've owned 3 bikes.
That's decent. Yeah, that's I'm about the same. Yeah, exactly.
And it's primarily because lack of space.
Well, yeah.
Like the more space I have, the more bikes I would have.
I know. So. I just recently got rid of one of my roommates, and half of this garage is now like open for more motorcycles. And I think we're gonna end up with another Honda for sure.
Yeah.
So I got to get a Harley to chop. I think.
Yeah.
Jeffrey wants a Honda to chop, so it's coming. Yeah. The more bikes, the better.
Yeah. Like the first bike I had was made by a company called Cleveland Cycle Works.
Oh,
I don't know. Are you familiar with them?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It was their Misfit Gen 2. That's what it was called.
I would have to look that up to be like,
Yeah. It was completely different from anything I've ridden.
Okay.
It's like a little cafe racer.
Ooh.
And I'm like a bigger guy.
Yeah.
But it was.
Is it similar to the Yamaha in the corner of my garage? Okay.
Yeah. Kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
But I love their style. And also they used like Honda engines and stuff. So,
nice.
So
Okay.
it wasn't anything too like exotic or like hard to like fix up or work on.
Is this like a newer company?
It's been around for
forever.
I don't know how long they've been around. But I know the bike that I got was relatively new for them.
Nice.
So, but yeah, they kind of retrofitted and made it look like a cafe racer.
Cafe racers tend to be like what people lean towards when they first decide to start riding, because it looks I don't know, versatile, short rides, fun, you know. It honestly like is fitting, especially if it's a smaller bike under like a 500 or something like that. But it's hard for some people to resist going for like a 1200 or bigger. Out, so.
I was such like a, I don't know, like you've gotten to know me a little bit more. I approached like my motorcycle riding so practically, like I was so practical in how I did it.
We should approach it more like the UK system, where it is practicality, where you're like, I'm building up skill with bike size as I, grow as a rider.
Yeah, I took the ODOT training course before I even had a motorcycle. That was smart. Like the first thing I did is I took that course, and I was like, yeah, this is for me.
Done that. That was a mess.
Yeah, but I would definitely, if you're in Ohio and you are able to, or you need to, like that ODOT, motorcycle training is amazing for what you get. Like it can't be beat. At least when I took it way back when, it was only like $50, and they provide you with a bike and a helmet and everything you need. Yeah. And at the end you get your certification that is so worth it to get your endorsement.
It's much better than being like practicing by yourself and failing miserably and then barely passing the test like me. So, actually they have signups right now for like more skilled tests in Ohio too. Like there's more intermediate and expert level that you can sign up for.
My instructor at the time said that what they would do is they would take the dirt bike training. Yep. And they would just make like a kind of a fun weekend out of it and get their friends together and just go ride dirt bikes.
It's totally worth it if you're like someone who doesn't ride and you're watching right now, or you're a new rider and you don't have your license yet. I highly recommend it, because I kind of wish I would have done it, honestly. Yeah. It builds skill really good.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That was the first time I ever rode a motorcycle, and it was like on like a little Shadow, like 250.
Perfect.
And then I was
absolutely perfect.
I was like, you know what? I love it.
Yes. That's how you get hooked, man. Yeah. Okay. So you had the Sportster after your first Cleveland works bike, right?
Yeah. I had the 883.
I love the paint job on that one. So much.
I love that bike.
One of our friends has it now, though. Yeah. Which is perfect. Yay.
Yeah. It's still within the family.
Yeah. It's like you're turning into a mob or something. Shout out to our girl Kay if she is around. Your Sportster was beautiful. What was that? Was it a certain style of paint job?
Well, the tank was it was called the quarter mile edition paint.
Okay.
For that tank. They actually hardly made a quarter mile edition Sportster.
Okay.
And it had like all sorts of things were just like beefed up on it, like suspension, like they had an upgraded like odometer, like an actual like digital readout. If you guys look it up, like
it's fancier.
Yeah, it was pretty nice for like a nice upgraded Sportster. So
it caught my eye for sure when I first saw it. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, and they had a 2-to-1 Roland Sands exhaust, and that thing sounded. I miss the sound of that bike.
It does sound really baller. So, Kay, when you want to go for a ride together, I want loud pipes around me again, or I just need to get a system on my bike, I swear.
Yeah.
I just don't want to pay for the upgrade and all that. Tuning. I'll just hit up James.
Yeah. Well, speaking of like tuning, I don't know if I'm bouncing around too much.
No, you're fine.
Apparently with the Pan America, like you could swap exhaust, like it auto tunes, like it'll do all the tuning. Like
it's about fucking time. Harley Davidson.
Well, watch me get like called out by somebody like
not really. Yeah, but that's pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually like go in and be like, yeah, I want to put new pipes, but I have to pay for this $500 little chippy doodad.
Yeah. It's all the chippy doodads are in the bike.
Well, about freaking time.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, I guess, because like you said, it's their own codes and stuff that you're gonna have to deal with. But it's a beautiful bike. I just wish I was a little freaking taller. I guess I just need to get like platform shoes so I can take it for a cruise. But like that's still super dangerous.
Yeah,
shifting.
I don't have the ride height.
See, I want to try one, but I still don't think it'll quite cut it, even with like platform tall shoes on or something.
When I test rode it, the ride height worked great. Like
the adjustable,
it was awesome. Yeah, it was super smooth and like didn't really notice. I
wonder
awesome.
like how low that inseam gets. I know I can look it up, but
I think it lowers like 2 inches, maybe.
Yeah, it's not enough.
I don't think so.
Everyone, just so you know, I am only 5'1". I'm not growing anymore. I'm just gonna start shrinking very soon. I know that's gonna start occurring.
The platforms, like
exactly.
Get your platforms
we'll see.
going.
Get some freaking disco shoes. All right, so moving on to a dangerous question. I shouldn't ask this. I shouldn't disclose this, but it's fun to talk about because we've all done it. You know, on a backcountry road, like where there's nobody, you see no one, and it's straight. You can like see as far as the eye can go. How fast have you cooked it? Like, what's the top number you've hit on two wheels?
I have to be careful because I don't know like
who's watching. No, okay. So let's say this on a disclosed course at national trails. How hard? Hypothetically speaking, what's the fastest you would?
A lot faster than this, but I mean, I got it up to 137.
Farts. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
My speedo does not manage to go that far.
Well, I got the Pan America up to 137.
I believe it.
Easy. I'll just say that it got up there easy.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
When it's easy.
And I had my I had my panniers on too.
Oh really? And that didn't really like. No. Didn't cause any buffeting or no issues at all.
No, I mean you can ask Matt.
Because he tried to keep up.
Well, because this was him and I were out riding and we were just heading somewhere, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pass right by him.
Isn't that when it's always when you're with one buddy that you're like, I'm gonna pass him real fast.
Yeah, he like I had like he has a fat bob, I think. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what. Yeah,
I think he has a fat bob. It's a real pretty red color. I like it.
And he, I don't know if he was trying to keep up. He couldn't. If he's watching this, I hope he is.
I don't think the fat bob can go that fast.
No. He was.
I feel like it topped out at probably like 115, 120 because I've had people argue with me, but my Sportster, I've gotten it up to like, I swear 110.
Oh,
max.
That's another thing. My Sportster, I've gotten that up 110.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was
the speed, it goes to 120, but I never gotten it. 110 is it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm going to explode this poor child.
Well, that's one thing. Like, I'm like 6'2" and a larger person. And I took my Sportster from Columbus all the way down to, Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky.
Yeah. Which it wasn't, that's again, not a super long trip, but
still a day trip for you.
Yeah, it was a good little trip. And I got it up to like, I think it was like 112 or something like that. And it was fully loaded and with me on it. Mm-hmm. No issue at all.
Yeah. I'm kind of a speed demon. I've gotten, on the way back from Babe's Ride Out, I got yelled at by the people that were following because they were like, Beth, we're fully loaded. We can't keep doing 90. I mean, if Gina's in the comments, she was the one who was like, I love you, but slow down.
Yeah.
I was ready to get home, but it was,
yeah.
New York to Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Day. It was fun. It was a good time.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 10 hour. I mean, with stops, 8 hours without, but it was good.
I did Columbus to New York also. Yeah. And that was,
did you do one day or did you break
it was one day. That's the benefits of, having a Swiss Army knife of a bike, like the Pan America. I only
Swiss Army knife of a bike. That's what we're going to start calling it. Hey, Swiss Army knife.
I've only stopped 3 times, I think.
See, that's the one thing. Like, I love sitting between two Sportsters. I hate fucking stopping at every gas station every hour. But I mean, like, hypothetically speaking, if I wasn't to stop every hour, my ass cheeks would be pissed off either way. So most people stop every hour or 2.
Yeah.
Just because of psychologically.
Yeah. I found myself getting like in the zone. I'd be like an hour and a half in or like almost 2 hours in. I'm like, I could keep going.
Yeah.
Like it was,
I think if I'm alone, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think when I rode back from West Virginia by myself in the summer, it's a little different when you're alone. I feel like you could just cruise for hours if you have the gas of tank for it.
Do you see if there's any like questions? I feel like the chat's been like
people have been talking to us.
Chatting.
What's up, guys? If you have any questions, let us know as we're chatting. But Yeah, is anybody, what's the fastest you guys have gone on your motorcycles? Down in the comments. I think Clint might have us all be, hypothetically speaking.
I don't know if that actually happened or
No,
not.
it might have been a dream. Okay,
Yes,
wait.
yeah.
Do you ever have motorcycle dreams? That's not on my list, but it just came to me.
Not really.
I
mean, I've
crazy ones all the time, bro.
I went through like a little time where I didn't have a bike, and I just
Okay.
like I really missed it.
Yeah.
And like I felt like in my heart I was dreaming about it.
Oh, okay. I legit have the wildest motorcycle dreams, like riding through the snow in a blizzard on my Sportster.
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare.
I don't know why, but I love those terrible survival dreams. And I wake up in like a sweat.
Oh my gosh.
And as I was like wrecking my Sportster into a ditch in my
Yeah.
dream. They're wild. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I have had some like wrecking dreams.
Yeah. It's always wrecking on my bike.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like, you know, gavel or, you know, just get my shit back together after I'm just wrecked horribly and embarrassingly.
For me, it's like, it's typically like the couple of days before a trip.
Yeah.
Like my anxiety starts to like build up a little bit.
Such like excited, anxious nerves about it. Oh, it's such a lovely feeling.
I'm just like, I just want to get out there. Like that's for me. It's like, I just want to like get on the road and just be in it versus like thinking about it.
Someone asked if you were going to ever take the Pan America on any sweet jumps.
Sweet jumps.
If I get some land and build some dirt jumps for like dirt bikes and stuff, will you hit a small tabletop?
I kind of told myself that I'm going to put at least like 10,000 miles on it
before you start doing the hooligan shit.
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe
fair point. Fine, Clint, be responsible adults. Fine.
I opened this by saying like I tried to approach motorcycles like responsibly.
That's true. That's smart.
You know, just ignoring the fact of how fast I went. Like just ignore
that was hypothetical.
But like there is like I would have to swap out my tires because I have like 50-50 tires on it right now, which
would not be.
I want to get some like real like dirt tires on it.
Honestly, for my chopper build, I saw some cool iron heads at this past show I went to with some nice knobbies, and I think I might want some dirt knobbies on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Turn into a track, like a flat track.
I should honestly, because it is the right side shift and left side brake, and my brain will break when I try and learn how to ride it, but it is faster for flat tracking because you're shifting on your side. Yeah. Well, anyways, back to
the questions.
This is a Between Two Sportsters interview style live stream. So let's get back on track. Kind of going off of what we were talking about. Have you ever had like motorcycle dreams? What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done on your motorcycle? Like story, Well, I did. So early on, like when I first started like doing like my motorcycle photography journey, I would go to like abandoned places and all that fun stuff. And like try and find like some good like abandoned places like around town and everything. I found a really cool barn, and this barn, like it just finished raining and it was kind of wet out. Okay. Yeah. And I had to like off-road a little bit on my like I remember this. There's footage of this.
I was so like if you want to see me like wiping out, because it was a very slow, like it was very slow speed wipeout.
Any wipeout is embarrassing, especially if you're recording yourself. But that's recording gold. So I'm glad that you caught it.
So if you like look at my Instagram, some Ohio guy, like you'll see, like you'll eventually find it on there somewhere.
In his reels, maybe?
Yeah, it's in my reels.
Yeah. So you're going to this abandoned barn and slick out.
Yeah, because I, like an idiot, like you have like the treads for like cars to drive in.
Oh, like a lane.
Yeah, like
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, like I could totally just like hop over. And nope, I couldn't. So and I just like the wet grass, my tire just flipped out right from under me.
At least you got back up and
I did.
You went right back there and still took the shots, didn't you?
And there was no damage like to the bike. So it just got a little dirty.
Before, yeah. I think that's probably most people's like that's my embarrassing story. I dropped my bike and I was in front of my friends, or I dropped my bike and got real angry and threw something, or usually involves dropping your bike. Yeah,
like you just don't want to do it in front of a lot of people.
I know. Oh, bless people's heart. I have a buddy. I won't say his name. He's in the chat actually. We went for like a group ride together. It was the first few rides that we like got out of the neighborhood, and we were at a stoplight. And bless his heart, he stopped, but
Mhm.
some people started walking and he didn't see them. So he like all of a sudden saw them after not seeing them, and then like stuttered. And you know how if you aren't used to your bike and you stutter for a second, it's just like,
Yeah.
oopsie, where you
Yep.
going down? And you're like, no. He tried so hard to fight
Yeah.
it, but picked him back up and got, dusted him off and kept going again. But
Yeah.
it's some ego bruising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've dropped my bike, and Jeffrey had to like literally be like, get over there and pick it up, girl.
Yep.
Like,
I came close to dropping the Pan America like once.
but it has like nice guards and stuff, right?
Yeah, for the most part,
yeah.
it protects itself pretty well if it falls.
I saw someone
never dropped it. Knock on wood.
Guards on the engine guards. You know what I mean? Like on the engine guards, you can put metal attachments too, so it's like guarding the engine guards, and you can just get like guards on guards on guards.
Yeah, and then you eventually build a car.
Yeah. I swear though, like some of the rolling boats that, I love baggers. I want a bagger, but some of them are just like, if you just put a hood on it, like it is just so close to being just like a two-wheeled little,
like, I don't know, like at some point it's like a Pope mobile.
It'd be really funny if Pope mobile, if a bagger just got like one of those, those pop-up tents that you can put on the back of like trucks and campers and stuff to make your truck bed like a camper. I wonder if someone would invent one for motorcycles to have like a rain shield.
Yeah,
I'm sure in like Indonesia or some other in India, I'm sure where there's motorcycles everywhere constantly, I'm sure they have little like
I bet
umbrella shields that go over the motorcycles and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wiping out and recording it kind of it leaves a mark on you.
Yeah, it does. Like it.
But you got to share it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how embarrassing.
Proud of you for sharing.
Yeah. Well, I didn't share it. Like you could obviously see it, but you're not going to hear it. You're not going to hear. You're not going
to. The noises are the worst part. You just put dramatic sound music over top of it.
I think I was just like, fuck.
Yes.
Just
my
like,
goodness.
just really just mad.
Fuck. That's usually what it is, and you are just mad. And hopefully it's always at slow speeds.
Yeah.
I feel like the slower speeds you're going is when you do the fuck, drop my bike.
Yeah. And it was in wet grass. So it was, again,
I'll do it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt.
Wet grass, wet leaves, grass, wet grass. Just look out for all that crap motorcyclists, my buddies. Let's see what Chase said. I threw my leg over the bowl way too fast once, and the momentum kept the bike moving other way. Luckily, there was a car. Aw. I'm sure you left your insurance information too.
Chase, you might want to delete that comment.
Comment deleted.
That is a pending investigation, sir.
I swear. Hi, Two Wheels Down. Oh, there's a lot of friends from we have this Instagram group of YouTubers, and I love all of them very much. They were like, oh, is Beth still in here? Oh, I'm always watching my Instagram friends.
They're okay.
I always like the conversations they have. Every girl that's been invited though, it's for not the faint of heart. A lot of women YouTubers have been invited to this group, and it's male dominated. I love all you men, but a lot of girls quickly leave. Yeah, it's fine. It leaves another space for another guy YouTuber to come on in and fill the void. It's funny. Cracks me up.
What was oh god, I don't even want to talk about what has been talked about in that chat.
Oh god, unfathomable, horrible. If Bull Bucket is still in here, he's the main cause of all the problems. If you guys don't follow Bolt Bucket, he's from Australia. He's a buddy of ours in that group chat. He's wild. I love Australians though. They're kind of my favorite type of humans.
Yeah, I mean they live in a place where nothing wants to live. I
know.
Much kudos to you.
It's just as bad as Antarctica. It's not worse.
Yeah. There's no spiders in Antarctica that we know of.
For now, until they become thawed or whatever. Okay, back to the list. I have a list. We're staying on track. We're good.
Let's do it.
Longest trip on your motorcycle. I know we kind of hit this a little bit, but tell us about it.
Yeah,
where'd you go? What'd you do?
Well, that was actually I went to Brooklyn. I visited Whiskey Chaser.
Oh yeah, he's up in her.
Yeah, I went there, and actually on a different live stream that I did with him, he told me about the Indian Larry block party. Perfect. And I was like, dude, I'll come, let's do it. And sure enough, I went,
When is that again, in the summertime, or is that?
It was in September.
Okay, it's a little bit later.
Yeah,
I'll plan for it if it's not too. Yeah,
I mean, I'm kind of hoping that it kind of is scheduled the same
time. Okay.
Yeah,
Indian Larry block party.
Because what I did was I rode out there, and one weekend I was at the block party, Indian Larry's block party, which is, just look up, like, I don't know if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, like it is. Yeah, it's like a motorcycle mecca.
Yes.
But then the following weekend was another event called Cheap Thrills, and that was in New Jersey, and that was equally like amazing. It was so much fun.
Was the Cheap Thrills one in the old hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the Hershey Hotel. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that one was really, really cool, with a bunch of choppers parked by this pool and stuff. Yeah, people diving into the hotel pool.
Yeah, that is a really fun event, and I met a lot of the Flat Out Friday guys like there.
Oh yeah,
because they did the like booty bike and like mini bike racing and stuff.
Those mini bike races are wild.
Yeah,
I kind of want to do one, but I'll crack my skull open or something. Yeah. Need a helmet, triple air.
Yeah, you could definitely die.
Yeah,
quickly.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, which was more fun, Indian Larry's or Cheap Thrills? If you were like, I'm gonna pick one of those 2 weekends to check out, instead of both,
I mean, like, so Indian Larry's was just like one day. So it was like one
event,
like
one and done.
Like as far as like the block party itself was just like one day. That was amazing. Like that one day was amazing. They had the Wall of Death there.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
I recall. Lots of stunt riders.
Yeah, a lot of stunt the West Coastin guys were there.
Oh,
like Seabear
cool.
and all those
those are
guys.
Like the super crazy skilled dudes.
Yeah. Which that was really cool. And then I don't know, like it's really hard to compare the two because Cheap Thrills was more of like it was like a 2-day event, and there was like more things kind of spaced out. Yeah. And it was like, in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Like, so
beautiful.
It was really, I don't know, it was different. Like both of them were very different. So
when you rode out to New Jersey, did you stay long after those events?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I did is I rode to Brooklyn.
Yep.
And then I rode up to Connecticut.
Oh yeah.
And it was just really nice, like riding around that part of the country. And so I stayed there for a week, and then the following weekend, that's when I went to Cheap Thrills. So
hell yeah.
So yeah.
Got some riding on the East Coast.
Yeah. And it was the entire time, like I got rained on maybe like twice. So that wasn't that bad.
Oh man.
When I was pulling into my entire ride from Columbus to Brooklyn was totally fine.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I hit Brooklyn, just traffic like crazy and torrential downpour. Like as soon as I go in.
Worst spot ever. You're like, I'm not enjoying where I'm riding right now. Downpour.
Yeah. And I was the whole time I was like, okay, I'm gonna die
because this is it. No, you have the best bike for the rain, honestly.
Yeah. No,
you have like a mode,
perfect.
Honestly, right?
Yeah. I have a rain mode.
Mode.
My cushy.
I can't even fathom that. I can't even fathom cruise control. I have this weird spin knob thing that cannot be trusted. Yeah. Those are the old cruise controls.
I mean, that's what I had on my 883. So like,
I've never once touched it. I don't trust that.
You just have to like really know the sweet spot.
Yeah, you gotta really lock it down.
Yeah.
And hope that my heater doesn't have a stroke behind us. That's
is that what that is?
That is my heater. My heat system is real struggling. Okay, it's like 1 degree in Ohio.
A little chilly.
So Highbolt Bucket, he stopped in because he's working. We were talking shit about you just a minute ago. You missed it. I'm gonna have to rewatch to see that. Oh, I'm so glad there's so many of you hanging out with us. Thanks for joining us. I do plan to do more between Two Sportsters stuff. And back to the questions. Again.
Hard-hitting questions.
Very tough. Terrible. All right. Dream bike, favorite bike. What do you want? Money. No question. You got all the money in the world. What are you picking?
So the BMW just released their last year they released their like cruiser. Oh. And I saw it in person. And
is that the one with the giant engine?
Yeah, the R18.
That has reverse.
Yes, it has reverse. It's freaking
what bike has reverse?
Yeah.
That thing is a tank.
Yeah. It's beautiful. And I'm pretty sure there's a guy on Instagram called Dump Truck,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
familiar
sure.
with
I'm
Dump
sure some
Truck.
people are probably familiar with him.
Yeah,
I-
he rides in his underwear and smads on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's like being sponsored or something by them because he has one now, and
Oh,
like
wow.
I'm like super jealous of it.
I know another Ohio friend, Jess, her two wheels got to go out and ride the R18 with him for a sponsored event. And I honestly would be terrified to ride that motorcycle.
It's pretty big.
It's freaking huge. What is
Yeah.
it, like an 1800 or
Yeah,
something?
it's like 1800. Yeah, it's massive.
How would that feel?
I
Like,
don't know.
as you're like shifting, I feel like I would like be concerned about like, I can't hold on.
Yeah.
It's so powerful.
It's just beautiful. Like,
it is really pretty.
Yeah. Like the
BMW makes pretty motorcycles.
The display and like everything, like I don't know. I like all that
Oh,
stuff.
thank you, the Moto Scout, for some Between Two Sportster funds. It's going directly to beer, most likely, for my friends that come. Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. Thank you so much, the Moto Scout. That was lovely of you. Oh, yay, friends. I appreciate you.
Yeah. By the way, about the Moto Scout, he actually does some really cool video stuff.
His videos are insane cinematography. I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, he's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Does he do that for a living? Do we know? He has to be a videographer for a living.
I don't know if he's still here. Like,
yeah, the Moto Scout. Are you a videographer for a living? Because your cinematography skills are so chef's kisses, especially when he visited Africa. Have you seen some of those? Yeah,
those are cool.
So jealous.
I'm like, dude needs to do like Africa tourism.
Yeah,
videos.
Seriously. Wedding tourism videos, and I'll take you to Africa, and people will pay you so much money to do that.
Yeah.
He's not. I can't believe that, honestly. Your skills are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well versed, and I always like watching his reels when he makes them.
Yeah.
Because they're always very good. Skills. Okay. Back on track. Let's see what we got. Oh, what's your favorite that you've actually gotten to ride? Because you haven't got to ride the R18.
No, I haven't.
R8, or what is
the R18? Yeah.
Oh, 18. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's R18.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this is gonna sound, I don't know, like I'm like fangirling over a motorcycle, but I really do like the Pan America, like that much.
Well, I mean, that's why you fucking bought it.
I know. Like,
yes.
I feel like this is
the right answer. I mean, it is your motorcycle, so
this is turning into like a weird advertisement for